Going to be using Simple Stories Bliss collection. I don't have the entire kit. I have a few pages that I picked up from Scrapbook.com. These, and of course with the back pages. Got two of that. Two of these with this. It's the background, which is gorgeous. I think I'm going to use this as the starting point for my focus pictures. I have the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and then I have these journaling note cards, which again double-sided in the back. These, which are freaking gorgeous. You could like cut them out if we have leftover and use this as ephemera, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping that I have a lot of leftover of this. Another one of these journaling cards, and then another one of these butterflies, which is this solid black background. And then for this, I'm going to be using these 2009 pictures. So these are going to be the 3 pictures that I used for the cover, and then these are going to be the ones for the project. Why do I always mess up that? Project Life pocket pages. So this is what I'm using for that. Just them horsing around when they were little in the bed. Like they were honestly, I think they were like, well, Adriana was like not even 2 years old, or just about almost a year old. And little Mike was 5 or 4, because he turned 5 that year. And they were like honestly just covering themselves with the bed sheets or our bed covers, and then hiding each other underneath playing. So just cute little pictures of that. So I went through and I have it right here, my scrap drawer that I keep, and I went through and I kind of picked out colors that go with the collection. Believe it or not, these are from Easter. If you guys remember, this was the Easter collection by Simple Stories also. So this kind of matches the colors, as you can see. And these are just little pieces of yellow. Remember, I ended up using these from like my planner, the washed up color, and pull this to use as background paper. This is also from Easter. And then I have these that are, though they're not the striped ones like this one, it's kind of similar. This is from the Summer Mood collection. I don't have a lot, but I figured, hey, I can make it work. And this one is a really old one. This was from a fall collection that on a 12 by 12 paper pad I picked up from Michael's. And I was trying to see if I have more, because this is, you know, like as close as I'm gonna get it to that, but I don't have it. So I'm just gonna keep all these out and see which ones I decide to use. Once again, just kind of inspiring you to look through your scraps and try to match as best as you can. So I think I'm gonna use this, or maybe just like a simple, I don't know. Let's see what we come up with. For sure I am going to cut this though, because I kind of want the pictures to go here. And this is going to be the center. And I could write something on this side. So let's see what we come up with. Hey guys, thank you for visiting with me. I realized that I never even welcomed you at the start of the video, so sorry about that. Thank you for visiting with me today, visiting my channel. I am speeding up the video for the remainder of the time because I feel like I always explain myself in every single video, but I don't like my videos to be super long, so I end up speeding them and of course doing the voiceover. So this is that part in case you haven't noticed. But I created the border for my pictures. I ended up cutting them, I think they're 4x4, and I made sure that I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did want to incorporate some of the scraps. You guys know I'm constantly reaching for my scraps drawer because I want to utilize and find purpose for every single project. Like normally I don't start a project before I go, well, wait, let me get my thoughts together here. It's been a long day at work. What I mean to say is, if I'm working on a project, besides the materials, like if I'm doing a card, the stamp that I know I have in mind, one of the first things I always reach for is my scraps drawer. And the reason for that, you guys already know. I either share my scraps with people, with like subscribers or crafty friends, or I end up using them. I don't like to be wasteful, so it is like one of my main things, and that is what I use to create the border for these two pictures and the little yellow strip of paper. So really quick, I know this is going completely left field. I've never really explained why I hate being wasteful. I don't want to sound like a hippie, but I do care about nature, and I know this may not be easy to understand, but I do feel guilty because I love paper crafting, and I always just feel like paper comes from trees, and how many trees did we kill to make this paper? I know I could go on about, you know, I know it may be silly to some of you, but I always think about that. So I feel like if I'm gonna use it because I enjoy paper crafting, then I'm gonna use it as much as I can. So yeah, that's my reason, you guys. I know. So okay. It's like, I don't want it to be awkward. I just never explained that on a video before, but I do think about nature. I do want to take care of the planet for my kids, you know. So I'm big on, you know, recycling and not littering and stuff, and not being wasteful. So sorry, I know some of you maybe didn't want to hear that, but we're gonna finish up this layout by basically using stickers for accents. And I know that I blabbered through the whole video and I explained like nothing of what I was doing. But another hint, maybe you can rewind the video if you need to watch it twice. Another suggestion or idea is that you see how I ended up using the butterfly. I showed it at the beginning, I believe, but the butterfly 12x12 page, they had at the edges butterflies that were not complete because of course it was the cutoff of the 12x12. I don't even waste that, you guys. I cut the butterflies and then I use them in certain positions where it makes it look like the rest of the butterfly is underneath the picture, when in reality it isn't. It's just the half that I end up using for the paper. That's just a suggestion. There's like many ways, you know, of being resourceful. So once again here, reaching out to my little ephemera and things that I already have, and just adding a touch of yellow to add some pop of color, or to bring that yellow out a little bit further. I'm gonna put this page away, and then we're going to work on our pocket page. Now when I begin working on this, on any pocket pages, I always do this, which is just put the pictures where I feel like I'm gonna want them, because I did have way more pictures. Normally I do 2 pictures on each side and then some on the center, but because this I end up having way too many pictures, I feel like I'm gonna end up putting more pictures than really any decoration or extra stuff on this page. So right now this is me playing around, figuring out which are the ones that I want to go on the center, which are 3x4, and which are the ones that I want to be on the 4x6. And you guys, why do I even say it? But you're gonna see me change my mind like 4,000 times before I settle on the look. So I wonder if there's people that are like, boom, do it once and be done. But I'm constantly changing my mind as I'm working through the project. So you guys are gonna see me move stuff around back and forth. I know it's a bit annoying. So playing around with my 4x6 journaling cards. This is actually a 12x12 page, but you guys know I like to buy them because I can make more things or make it go, like push it out to different things further. I certainly didn't use all of them in this project, so now I have extra like journaling note cards for different projects that I could use. And actually I have like way too many, so I feel like I'm gonna end up doing like a giveaway of my journaling cards at some point, because any extra that I have from paper kits or from collections or from, I just save them, but I don't always end up going through and using them. So I feel like I'm gonna eventually do like a little envelope giveaway where I just do like 4x6 or 3x4 and fill them up in an envelope and share them with some of you guys. So I figured out where I want the pictures. Now I'm figuring it out where I want the journaling cards or the note cards, and I am adhering them to the back, to front and back, so they're grouped together with their partners. And now that I have, see, this is me changing my mind like multiple times, you guys. So once I'm done doing this, I begin to accent each pocket after everything is done. So pictures come first, where I want the pictures. Once I kind of get the pictures in order, I start with the journaling cards. Once the journaling cards are in the place I want them, then that's where I begin accenting the pictures or the actual journaling cards. They're not always perfect, and it may not be like a lot of embellishment. Just, guys, simple stickers. I feel like my videos are always paper and stickers and maybe like some embellishments here and there, but I need to, I guess, just grow and incorporate, you know, like ribbon and twine and, you know, I don't know, I just feel like simple, fast. These are pictures that I'm catching up on, so I don't want to be stuck in this stage of trying to catch up forever. So I think this is gonna complete the video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for all the support, and we will see you soon. Sorry I blabber. Bye.